All right. Did that work now? I don't know what happened the last time. We got anybody in here? See what's happening. You guys have to refire, hopefully. All right. Thanks, Luke. Can we go through what again, Luke? David? I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened to my live stream. My camera got sideways or something. Hey, Tony, how you doing, buddy? David Sutton, how you doing, man? Ed, you were first? I started late for you, buddy, because you were late today, so that's why I figured I had to start late. That way I could be first. Hey, Jerry. How you doing, man? Hey, Casey. If the lights are too bright in the background, you guys let me know and I can go shut those off. Jeremy, how you doing? Hey, Shane. What's up, man? Oh, why did I do that? Oh, my camera's getting all weird on me. Hey, Dustin. How you doing, man? Oh, and 33333. How you doing, man? What you been up to, Jeremy? I seen your video pop up a little bit ago. I didn't get a chance to watch it, though. All right, I'll go shut that row of lights off, Luke. I'm going to figure out how to make you a moderator here shortly. I'll be right back. That one better? How's that? Is that less glare? Let me go turn the ones on over the top of me and the ones back there off, because I still got a lot of glare on the sides. I'll figure it out yet. Is that better? Amber wheat. Yeah, we're working on the lights there. Yeah, I know, Luke. It drastically improves. Uncle John, how you doing, buddy? I ain't talked to you in a long time. Shut them all off. Yeah, bad part is I still be able to see the whites of my eyes. That'd be freaky. 5 a.m. in Africa. Well, thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate that. Hey, Monty. How you doing, man? Hey, Mark. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the first one. Jordan, how you doing, man? I got to figure out how to make the messages stay up on the screen. I can't figure that out either. Well, that comes up, says mute microphone. Probably shouldn't mute the microphone. David, you were in Africa too? Chuck, how you doing, buddy? I don't know if Squatch is going to be in here tonight. You're in the Caterpillar Club with Toby, right? I appreciate that, Monty. Zima? No. How you doing, Ted? This is Cow Milk Stout. Chuck, you just got the one cat? Yeah, I need to build a steel bench. I'm just figuring out my dimensions. Had another viewer that had a great idea on putting 2-inch receivers on all sides of it. Hang on. Missed the clowns, but not the circus. Appreciate your service, David. Can't thank you enough for that. Almost dinner time, Ed. What are you having for dinner tonight, buddy? Shop's coming along, Mark. I appreciate that. Squatch did watch the live stream. He actually commented a couple of times, Jeremy. He was in and out. I think he's out in the shop tonight. He's listening to see if I am or not. If I say something real bad about him, he'll have to run in the house and jump on the PC to answer me, though. No, Jordan, I didn't have cereal. I had cereal last weekend. I have to come up with something different now. Thanks for stopping in, Monty. I appreciate you, buddy. Amber, I don't have much for plans to put in a A-frame, but I'm probably going to do like a gantry crane in here. Something that's a little bit more mobile. Food, I hope. $22 watching, 24, 26. Wow, we're really climbing. Alan, how you doing, man? If you guys don't mind, smash that thumbs up for me. Exactly. Mark took the words out of my mouth. Appreciate that. I don't know where John is. Appreciate that, Ron. Thanks for stopping in, man. Ted, the excavator will hit the ceiling in here. Trust me, I've busted a lot of lights out with it. I appreciate you making it in, David. These guys are pretty quick. Beer 30, absolutely, man. Shit happens. You guys go over and check out that channel. Next serial number. That's sweet. Alan says he's been cutting wood with a Timberjack 240. Love those Timberjack skidders. Nah, Matt, I'm not afraid to have a beer. Usually I'm not afraid to have several. Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? Boy, you guys are really on it today. Jeez. I gotta catch up. You keep showing up this early, Brian. Jackie's gonna want to switch nights with me because you don't show up until an hour late. Bud Light. Yeah, Bud Light's a little thin for me. I like a good dark beer. John's mommy let him come out and play tonight. Well, when do I sleep, Chuck? Usually about 2 a.m. Get up at about 5:30, hit the ground running. Nah, Jackie, I was just giving Brian a hard time. I don't want Sunday. I got too many things to do on the weekends. I like your live stream. I can watch that in the tractor and all that stuff and you got a good thing going on over there. Getting stuff done before the storm we getting tonight, tomorrow, into Friday. Where are you at there, Alan? You're my first super chat tonight, Brian. I appreciate that, buddy. Can't thank you enough. Hey, Gordon, how you doing, buddy? Just talking about me. Ed says, I've been fortunate enough to find some great people to hang out with. I hope you weren't talking about me. I am YouTube rich, Ted. I got a lot of good people on here. Shit happens. That guy's got some good stuff on his channel. He's kind of funny too. He's probably got a better sense of humor than I do. You're over in Maine, Alan. You guys can keep that storm over there. I'd appreciate that. Good thing most of that stuff comes from the west. You having a good time down there, Jackie? Getting a little tore up? It's nighttime now. You probably get into the bush. That's what I do. I just drink beer and make videos. And now I just drink beer and make live chats. Hey, Phil. Toby's working in the shop tonight. No, I'm not drinking Starbucks, Jordan. It's Cow Milk Stout. Probably going to tear me up for putting it on there, but whatever. I seen that in your video, Chick. It's a pretty common theme. I can't do bush. It don't like me. Hey, Kurt, how you doing, man? Just got done at work. Good deal. You're just in time. We got plenty of time. We'll be here for a while yet. Classy-ish beer. I drink good beer, Phil. I'm actually a classy beer drinker. Appreciate that, Jackie. Telling everybody to hit the thumbs up. Folgers for you, Tony. Good deal. You're probably a better person than I am. Started snowing at dark in Michigan. We don't have any snow. We got that thaw last weekend. It was 40 degrees, and that made a mess. I only drink liquor. I usually got to water it down a little bit, Brian, because otherwise it get tore up pretty fast. I stay away from the liquor for the most part. Not snowing in the thumb. Jerry's up in there in God's country. He's got a nice place. The Powerpuff wannabes being homesteaders. Those guys don't know. They have no real concept, I tell you right now. Probably ticking off a few of them, but you're full of it, John. I'm calling BS. Crown is good stuff. I do like Crown. Have a good night, John. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Appreciate you. Yeah, they read it in a book, all right, Ed. They watch it on a YouTube video too. Books can never be wrong. It's in print. Well, if you watch it on the internet, it has to be true, right? John has to go back to the basement. He was away from, or back to timeout. He was away from the basement too long. I saw it on the interweb. So is this a Q&A? Well, it can be, Ted. You can ask me any question you want. I don't care. For those of you in Michigan, I'm coming back home to attend a wedding. Maybe I can visit a couple of you. Swing over to Minnesota, Tony. You can come over here and visit. Well, yeah, it's a good point, David. Everything's true depending on perspective. If you stick your head far enough up your rear end, anybody will believe anything, you know? Luke Strasser. Everything I learned about being a homesteader, I learned on YouTube. Well, Jordan wants to know, why are you a Ford mechanic? Because they pay me more than anybody else. Nah, Dustin, I didn't get all the trees down I wanted to. I never do. If I did, I'd be about 10 years ahead on firewood. Wayne Rogers, appreciate you coming in, buddy. Thanks for watching my stuff, man. What's going on with the skid steer? Waiting for the shop to get done. Got to get it in here and tore apart. Road Trip Eddie. Hey, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Originally from Northeast Wisconsin. Good deal. Favorite pastime project? Drinking beer. I don't have a banner yet. Jackie said he was going to send me one, but I ain't seen it. I was on a big channel 3 weeks ago. The thumbnail was Butcher Day. The video was them going to the butcher shop to pick up neatly frozen packages of meat from an animal they dropped off. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's homesteading, chick. Or what people think is homesteading. Ed, you got big fingers tonight there, buddy. I watched Shane Lerton envy ting. I need to know about milk. Oh, that's not me. That's Ed. I know exactly where you are, Mark. My ex-brother-in-law works for you. That's funny. You guys are awesome. Sweet. Looking forward to the progress. Though it's not an Alice, it's one of my favorite brands. Yeah, I like the case. It's a nice skid steer. Katie says she knows what my favorite project is, and it's not drinking beer. Chick, I'm in East Central Minnesota. Oh, she can take shots across the bow. I'm drinking milk stout. She'll be fine. Anyone looking for someone to invest money in? Luke Strasser says it may not be drinking beer, but it has 2 strokes. Sometimes it's a 4-stroke, Luke. Yeah, I agree with you, Ed. I don't butcher them either. I have a guy down the road do it for me. Katie's better half. Yeah. She's a hell of a woman. I can tell you that. What's up in my crap? Oh, Luke's talking about. Hey, well, Katie was the one that put my mind in the gutter, Luke. I can't keep track all the time. Ed's looking to be invested in. Ted. Yeah, Ted. Everyone invests in you, buddy. We all pay taxes, I think. David Green, how you doing, buddy? Katie, you better say hi to everyone. Now you're in here being a smartass. I've been called a saint. I didn't say that. I won't say that on here. I won't say what I called you on here. Mark Sauer from Southwest Wisconsin. Appreciate you, buddy. Absolutely, David. Some of it, there was a lot of you guys that paid way more than just taxes. I can't thank you enough, man. I know you go through some pretty rough stuff. It's actually a good point, Luke. If you pay taxes and work for the government and are partially self-employed since you're paying your own paycheck, well, when I trap for the county, I still got to pay taxes on that income, so I'm getting paid with taxpayer dollars and then paying taxes on top of it. Figure that out. Yeah, I couldn't imagine being away, David, like that. You and Luke and all you guys that serve, it's kind of crazy. I gotta be home every day to feed the freaking cows, so I don't even get to leave, but I can't imagine the sacrifices that you guys make. Dog's name is Mika, Mikka. She's over there snoring right now. Actually, I give you a. I don't think she's real entertained by me. I need to smile more. Well, you look so serious. Yeah, I know, because I have a hard time reading. Schick was in the Navy from 88 to 96. Thank you for your service, buddy. David Green, what size is your shop? 28 by 40. But there's 28 by 26 on the back of it yet. Show off the new choppers more, yeah. No, Katie will say it's not big enough. Are we still talking about the shop? Yeah, she's calling me out from 100 feet away. But it's cold out here. It's cold in between, so I'm fine. If she gets too sassy, I'll just take the phone and go in there. My tools, Mark? As far as what kind of tools you talking about? Yeah, it's not really my shop. Katie pretty much dictates the color of the paint, where the paint goes, if it has in-floor heat or not, blah, blah, blah. So it's not really my shop. I just get the opportunity to live out here. That one's for you, babe. Meek is one heck of a good dog, Squatch says. Hey, Squatch. Just ask the delivery drivers. Yeah, the UPS guy, the FedEx guy, and the Speedy guy will not deliver here anymore because, well, she'll bite the shit out of them. I get to fix her truck in it. I do. Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate you, man. Katie's going to come on here and tear me apart for that. P3C and a P8A Navy. I'm currently flying both now and going back to the P3C full-time in 18 months. Luke, you guys are awesome. David, Schick, all you guys that serve. Can't thank you guys enough. We got 26 people in the house, 23 thumbs up. Babe, you need to go over and hit the thumbs up. I'm pretty sure you didn't because, well, Katie's not going to come out. She's camera shy. She might later on. I can work her into it. Right now, she's hiding away. I didn't say you were bossy. I just said you don't give me any choices. WTF, I must need to refresh. I'm only seeing 3 thumbs. Yeah, you probably, well, how many beers have you had tonight, man? That's bias, Rick. Tell her to get out there. She says you're such an effing pig. I'm surprised YouTube actually didn't flag that. I'm going to have to give you a better, put that in the keywords to flag. Did I make a bed in the shop? No, not yet. But I might have to after this. Zero, maybe that's the problem. I got to figure out how to get this thing to scroll up by itself because I can't figure that out to save my life. My youngest son is a Marine in Japan working on a C-130. I think, Mark, you got a couple kids in the military? I think I've seen that before. I already ate supper, Squatch, but yeah, she knows how to make some good food, I can tell you that. You can't cuddle a dog. She belches and farts worse than I do. Hang on. Hear it? There we go. Luke, you got any boat time? I did 10 months. LHA 5, the USS. Hell, I'm not even going to try it. That's what I thought, Mark. I thought you had a couple. I'm not spooning with the dog, Ted. She's obnoxious. Rick, how was Randy today? A little bit mad at me. But he's probably watching tonight. I'm 99% sure he's watching tonight. So, because he's paranoid that I'm going to say something about him. I haven't had enough wine yet. I'll race you. C-130 is a great aircraft. Everything but the J model shares engines with the P-3C, which is my personal favorite aircraft that I'm qualified on. The dog spoons him. Party at my place. Come on up, Jordan. We can drink some beer. You've made it to John's. You can make it this far. What kind of wine you drink there, Wayne? Before I went to the dark side and became an officer. Jeremy wants to know, or Shane wants to know when Jeremy's going to do the beer cereal challenge. Katie drinks red as well. Dave and Luke, you guys are both awesome. Uh-oh, now Katie's going to get into kinds of wine. I'm out. She's taking over my channel, talking about wine. For Randy's case, I work on wine too, but it's usually when I want something new for the shop. I got kid stuff going on, so I need to behave. It only takes one beer, Jeremy. You don't have to get tore up to do it. Katie should make videos, period, Jordan. Katie brings class to us, bunch of bums. Yeah, I'd probably be a hobo living under a bridge without her. Jerry's drinking water right now. I know Jerry's not much of a beer drinker. Never did the Navy thing. Funny part was I dabbled in the Navy, was going to be a hall technician, but then they told me 11 months to wait. I went next door, left the following week. Appreciate you, David. Like I said, I can't imagine. I think Weemy's taking this thing to a little bit of an extreme here. We ain't got to get tore up to do it. I did it at 10 to 8 in the morning. I only lived under the cabin for a few months, Luke. There was nothing. You just couldn't roll over without hitting your shoulder on the ceiling. That's all. Wayne says water. Yuck. That's what I'm saying. I'm drinking water. It's just a little purified and had some flavor to it. That's all. Beer is made with water, absolutely. Add a little hops. Water lifts your pipes. And next time you got to work at 2 a.m. If I had to go to work at 2 a.m., I would. Too many challenges accepted in the younger years. I'm not much for doing challenges. It's this live stream stuff that gets me in trouble. The rest of the time, I just do stupid. That's all. So, what's everybody's plan for the weekend? Kind of weather dependent here. A wise man once told me, if you ever get in a helicopter and it's not leaking hydraulic fluid on your head, immediately exit the aircraft because it's out of oil. That's why I fly, Luke. For some reason, my bones aren't hollow and I don't have feathers on my ass, so I'm not doing it. Yeah, she probably got sick of us. She was like, "Oh my God, I'm probably dumbing her down a little bit, and she's way smarter than that, so she left." Working on the baler, Jordan. What's wrong? The square baler? '80s and Jack Daniels just about killed me. Oofda. I've never really gotten into the hard liquor. More beer, Rick, for next weekend. I always need more beer. Dustin's cutting firewood. Actually, yeah, maybe she's tearing into a new one. So I just got a whole cooler full right down here. I came prepared this week. My phone's currently on a charger, and I got beer at my feet. Too many bumps and bruises and nights I don't remember. Had a couple of them. Shane, has Greta shown up at your farm yet? I'm ready for anything, Wayne. I'm always ready for anything. So you got to keep a little beer in the tank at all times, just in case. It's like having a can of gas in the back of your truck. Now it doesn't even let me scroll. If you're in trouble anywhere in the world, an airplane can fly over and drop flowers, but a helicopter can land and save your life. That's true. I'm taking my youngest to a father-daughter dance. It'll take most of Saturday to get me shined up. And that's awesome, dude. It's good stuff. I've been there a couple of times. Luke, her parents should get it for child abuse. She doesn't know that they make her read. Right now, Jordan, every Wednesday is my scheduled live night. I'm not opposed to doing one on the weekend from time to time on a Sunday night or something, but helicopters don't fly. They vibrate so badly the ground rejects them. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, Jeremy, that stuff will I'll get them cranked up, get some pictures. Stuff lasts forever. You'll never forget it, that's for sure. Medicinal whiskey, just nothing like I used to. There's nothing wrong with a little medicine. Actually, there's a study that says a little hot toddy is better than any over-the-counter cough medicine you can get. Hi, Jennifer. How you doing tonight? Thanks for coming in. Walker Dairy Farms. How you doing, ma'am? Did you pick up any subscribers from last week? Jennifer White Wolf. If you guys want to be hungry for bacon, go over and watch a few of her videos. Frying bacon. It's terrible. Nothing like a peanut butter bacon sandwich after you watch a few of her videos. Jordan, did you get the cattle all moved? Dustin wants to know. Helicopters don't fly. They just beat the air into submission. That's pretty much with me with anything at work. I just get a hammer and start swinging. Big D fan. How you doing, man? From Alberta, Canada. That's awesome, buddy. Matt Sauer, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. $9.25 a piece. Not too bad. If I wanted to be real clever, I could probably make some pretty nasty helicopter jokes, but I don't know if Katie's still listening. Standard Ford tool, 3-pound drilling sledge. I hit everything with a hammer. If Toby's still listening, ask him. I hit everything with a hammer. Or the air hammer. Sometimes I just get the air hammer out, just pour the coals to it. I had a cousin that flies them for the Army. He said the scariest thing in your trusting your life on the lowest government bid. Well, absolutely. Ed, you like bacon, buddy? True story. That's why Colt sucks. Okay. Randy, just post it on here. You don't have to text me, bud. Yeah, I'm a true hammer mechanic, Jerry. I just hit everything with a hammer. If you hit anything hard enough with a hammer, it will come apart. Highest quality at the lowest that the lowest bidder can provide. Absolutely. That's how the government works. Luke Strasser says, happy birthday, Randy. And just like you, he's a day late and you're $1 short. The V-22 is even more terrifying than a normal helicopter. Worst of both worlds, David. Sorry, autocorrect meant to type Randy with an I. That's funny. Randy can't figure out how to comment. You have to, so you're watching the live chat, obviously, right? Go down and hit public reply. and hit it twice, it'll bring up your keyboard and then you can type. All right. Jordan says he's too old for technology. You're not even that old, Jordan. I don't like technology, but it's, well, job security. Let's face it. I had full bird CO named Colonel January. He was trying to say the capabilities beyond a flying coffin. I literally said, with all due respect, BS. I don't know what Randy said that time. No. I'm talking about Randy. Randy's old too. Well, he's older than me now. I worked with an old guy who claimed he could get anything apart he would beat with a hammer until it came apart. Yeah, Jerry, that's kind of my style. I'm not gonna lie. And that's why vices take a pretty good licking around the shop. David says, I like technology because smoke signals made me choke and cough. Where you're not supposed to inhale it, buddy. I thought the 70s would prove that. I don't know where Ted went. And Ted's probably trying to find some bush. Oh, I got you, David. As Marine years ages 10 to 1. Yeah, I get you, buddy. I know. I can believe it. My one of my best friends in the world, Gary, he did 2 tours in Vietnam and he got tore up. David Green says, beat it to fit, paint it to match. Absolutely. Perfect. I got to remember that line. I should get a t-shirt that says that. Luke, I can't remember 29. Yeah, Ted probably got grounded right along with John. The problem with technology is that it's awful damn hard to get the smoke back into the wires once it escapes. Well, that's true. Well, that must have been my problem. That's how Rick fixes Fords, the same way they were made. Just hammer them together. Make it happen. Gotta get another beer. Oh. I should have probably been a carpenter, but I swing a hammer too hard. You gotta hit something that's steel. I seen a flyer today that had some hammers in it that said they'll give you $1,000 if you can break the hammer in 2 years. Challenge accepted. Due to life. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing? Should have picked up a pizza to go with that beer. I would, Jeremy. I would love to, except for dental work is still healing up and can't quite do the pizza yet. I think when I'm up your way, let me try that stuff. What are we trying, Jeremy? Or Jordan, sorry. I didn't, I must not be keeping up with the comments. One of my best friends is master mechanic for Ford in Arizona. I could break the hammer. I believe you, buddy. They're not actually badly priced either. I'll try it. No worries, Jeremy. We'll be there before too long. It's not actually a bad thing if I gotta slow down on my eating a little bit, trust me. Dark beer substitutes for solid food, Rick. Absolutely. That peanut butter porter that I was drinking with a cereal was pretty good. I broke the hard freight vise the same day I bought it. It was 6-inch one. I was making a jig for archery at the time. Yeah, I'm not really too big on any of these vices that they make now because most of them aren't even made in the USA. And I know for a fact foreign cast is far more brittle than US cast, but US cast is not that great either anymore. Where'd Katie go? Oh, the dog's barking. Maybe she's coming. We got 23 people in the house, 27 thumbs up. 52 minutes in. Uh-oh. There's Katie. No, my beer's not empty, Chuck. I just got a new one, buddy. I'd start running, Jordan, except I haven't put a doorknob on the back door yet. It's still screwed shut. So the door's not going to be the only thing that's screwed if she comes tearing in here after me. Yeah, none of the vices are worth buying. Yeah. God, I don't even know where to get a good vice. Go to an auction and try to find an old bench vice. That's probably my best bet. Tell Helen, babe, tell Helen to go over and watch my live stream. She knows how to comment. She's creeping in the shadows. Which I'm standing right in front of the window. She's probably looking in at me. She'll probably give me one of those poltergeist things that goes, "Wah!" Andrew Anderson, my workbench is 4x8 fixed steel wheels, one end and legs on the other end, wheel jack in the middle. The frame is 4x4, 1/4 inch, and I love it. I have a small workshop like yours. Yeah, buddy, Andrew, thanks for coming in, by the way. I appreciate you, man. If I didn't catch you earlier, I got to figure out what my dimensions are going to be and all that stuff. She did, and she said you're a dork. Well, hi, Helen, if you're still watching. Jackwagon, you don't even come up here and visit. I've had a couple of Wilton vices, but you got to get the older ones, I'm sure, because the new ones suck. I think we had the one at work for 2 days before I broke it off, and I didn't use it the first day. David, if you go back to making specialty tools like vices, I'll buy one from you, buddy. I don't care where you are, or make a road trip. Auction, flea markets, and garage sales, I buy and sell them all the time. Jerry, you come across a nice 8-inch vise for me, buddy. I'll make a road trip out there and pick it up because I like going to the UP. And plus, I'd like to meet you. Jerry Hill's probably been one of my longest hanging on subscribers. He's been here since I had like 100, maybe 100 subscribers. Probably not even that. Jerry's awesome. I have to go to old US made vices, auctions, rummage sales, Craigslist, estate sales. Yeah. Yeah, they're not worth it, Luke. I know. It's just I got a really nice old anvil that I got from the boss, but I need to find a vise. David, you want to come visit, man? Luke's coming to visit me here in a few weeks. David, you're more than welcome to come visit me. Anybody that's served our country and made the sacrifices that you guys have, I'd be very willing. Wilton had 2 grades of vices, customer and industrial. I did not know that. I might have to maybe look into that a little bit more. Any experience with Bash vices? They make great hammers. The Bash hammer is the one that has the 2-year warranty. If you can break it in 2 years, excuse me, they'll give you $1,000 cash. I'm gonna order a couple of them. Yeah. I know where, God, I should know where Jerry's at too, because I sent him stuff. I agree with you, Chuck. Forged vices are the best, if you can find them anymore. Yeah, Casey will keep an eye out. I know they. Yeah, Casey, you should look for a vice for me, because they stay away from them John Deere tractors. They're like watermelons. Yeah, Casey does a pretty good job of keeping Shane in line. That boy can get out of control sometimes. Have Squatch get you when he goes to the sewer. I might have to track Squatch down in the sewer, so we'll see how this goes, because stay tuned, and we might do a live when we do it. If you get down to Northern Illinois, I will give you a good vice. Don't tempt me, Chuck. I'll make a road trip, buddy. Wilton did make a great vice at one time, that's for sure. John Deere and New Holland have, for hydraulics and 3-points, are a bit undermade. You want an 8-inch wide or 8-inch opening? I may have one. Ideally, it'd be both, Jerry. Shane says, yeah, right. Thanks, Luke. Shane's a handful some days, Casey says. Yeah, I know. That's why he calls me. I got to calm him down sometimes. We got to drink a few beers over the phone. Squatch will be loaded to the gills with cat treasures. No room for vice. Well, there's only one way to solve that, is to actually go down there and find out. He doesn't have as many ammo cans for sale this year, though. Andrew Anderson says, I must admit, watching you make Squatch 253 twitch when you do anything is awesome. The guy is a nervous Nelly around me. I swear to God, he's always watching me with one eye because he doesn't know what's going to happen next. It's hilarious. David says, Squatch needs a bigger cat than an RD6. Absolutely. I sent him a link to so many 8s that so many D8 cats, and he won't do it. Ammo cans were free when I was a rifle coach. I used to take as many as I could. Shane, any chance you accept visitors? Jordan wants to know. Well, I know if you show up down there, he'll take you in because I did it. I only get butt dials from Shane. Well, it's not a butt dial, Jeremy. You just can't understand him all the time. You got to tell him to have a bush and calm down. I absolutely cannot wait for you and Squatch to dig into the next batch of Japanese goodies. He's going to lose it. I know this. And he's listening right now, and I've been pestering him about making a video, or at least getting together so I can make a video, but he's kind of I don't know, jackwagon. Batch 2 has all the really weird flavors. I'm good with it. Beer and cereal, it's fine. I wonder if they have a beer cereal Kit Kat. Luke, you should check that out, buddy. The smaller cat stretches out fun because they're slower. Jordan wants to know, was I drunk and lost? When? Jeremy said you should have heard the voicemail he left me. They also have bald on par with 3-point hitch blade for usability, in my opinion. I like 3-point assembly on my Kubota. Shane says, I left you a voicemail, question mark. Shane, what's the best way to get a hold of you? Go on Facebook and type in Casey Holst, because Shane's too much of a jackwagon to get on there and make his own page. So there's alcoholic Kit Kats in this batch already, Rick. I'll be right back. No, I'm kidding. Well, it was all garbled, scratchy. Sound like went for about 3 minutes. God, Shane, the next time you call me, only stay on the line for 3 minutes, would you? A signal flare. Casey won't let me go on Facebook. Are you grounded, Shane, or what? Casey, what'd you do that for? You got... I did not get a toilet installed in the corner room yet. That's going to be a spring project. There's actually no connection to the septic system yet. We got 21 people in here, 29 thumbs up, and a $4.99 super chat. Brian's awesome. I don't know if Brian, are you still in the house? You listening anywhere? The floor and drain's good enough. I can hold it. That's a lie. Uh-oh. Shane, you're getting called out. That's a lie. You said Facebook is stupid. Ryan Fredericks. How you doing, buddy? Hi, Eric. This is a little bar still in Nickerson. I think it was. Yes. Well, the bar is still in Nickerson. Surprisingly busy, actually. Where are you from, Ryan? Is Phil still in the house? Put a bucket in the room for now. Yeah, I could. But I don't have the beer fridge out here yet, so I still usually go into the house and then get a few beers and then come back out here. So, plus Katie likes to see me for like about 15 seconds every day. It is stupid, but I can't stay away from it. I'm sure you're talking about Facebook. Chuck says I have several places. Come down and take your pick. I'll get together here shortly, buddy. I will. I'd make a road trip. Luke Strasser says, "What's the story on the 1954 to 56 International dump truck?" It's 1956 R190. I bought it off a guy 2 years ago for a steal, and I got 6 new tires to put on it, and it needs a little tune-up, and it should be good to go. Put that thing to work. It's just another project that's in line for the shop. Kurt Murray says, "Hi, Rick. I made it just not first." Boy, these guys are on it, Kurt. You got to be real quick to get these guys, because between David and Luke and Shane and Ed, whew, these boys are quick. I appreciate every one of you guys. What's the story on Wendy's International, Rick? David Howling asked. The 756 is the first tractor they ever had on the farm. And they did everything with it. Cut, raked, and baled. Still sits in the garage, still runs. She's rocking and ready to go if I need her. It's a gas engine. That's my biggest drawback right now. So we get her out running around to keep her fresh, but I need to get it in the shop and give it a little love. It needs some gasket work. I really should redo the cab. Wendy broke all the windows out of the cab, because you ever want to see a woman that can run a tractor, it was Wendy, because she just rug it and go. I mean, I was terrified. And I ain't scared of shit. I've got lots of vices too, Ed says. Ed, I think I'd have to go see Chuck before I could drive to Oregon, but I'd like to come and meet you, though. Mark Cornell, thanks for coming in, buddy. I hope you have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Hopefully we'll see you on Sunday at Jackie's. 15 seconds might be too much. What are you talking? What? Katie's really being a smart ass been here tonight. Katie's back. Well, he said 4-stroke. Yeah, I did. 2-pump chump. Yeah, Luke, it's the inline 6. I'm not entirely sure. I know you asked me a couple of times to do a walk around, and I just haven't had a chance to do it. David Howling says, "I never ran a tractor with a cab. Grew up on the back of an Alice Chalmers 170. My dad worked for Alice until they folded." I'm not sure what it's got on it for a cab, Dustin. the cab in that thing is sweltering. There's no air conditioning. It's yeah, it's brutal. The Kubota has pretty much been the tractor of luxury for me personally, but I'm impatient. I'll just come up and see it instead. Absolutely. You know what I'll do, Luke? I'll do, just for you, buddy, I'll drop a walk around video the day before you show up. I'll do that. Chuck, I'm absolutely interested, just because, you know, Toby knows you. You come on here, you watch my stuff, and I appreciate you. And I'd make that road trip. I'd drag Toby along with me too. I think that'd be cool. That's her job, to keep Rick in line. Yeah, it's Katie does a pretty good job of keeping me in line. I hit send before I was done talking. Right. Yeah, she likes to roast me from time to time. Actually, Jerry, I was thinking about leaving the windows out, but I might just put aftermarket air conditioning in it and use it. Thanks for stopping in, Chuck. I appreciate you, buddy. We'll be in touch. She's fine. She's feeling pretty good. It's only 9:15. She'll be fine. It has, God, if I went up there and looked, I'd know what cab is on that thing, but it's not going to come to my mind right now. I'm not that intelligent. A strong personality is needed to keep you in your place. Phil, you're still here, buddy. Yeah, Katie, she has leverage with food, though. I don't necessarily have to have period glass there, David. I could just put Lexane in it too. It doesn't matter. It just needs to work. It's going to be the work I'm going to do it on it is to be functional, and I'd like to paint it, but apparently Squatch has started this new trend where nobody paints crap. Cozy Cab. I don't think it's, no, it might be Cozy Cab. I think it might be Cozy Cab. It sounds familiar. Probably Henniker, Minnesota made. God, I'll go check. I'll go make a video. No paint is the way to go. Paint random parts. I'm going to go paint random parts on Toby's cat. Shane says he'll paint it for me. I would bring it down there and help you paint it, buddy. BS, I painted for 2 years in the service. I could mask it all off and paint the whole thing. Just have to be after April next year. David, you come up here, buddy. I'll put you up. We ain't got to paint nothing, but you done served your country, and we'll have a heck of a weekend. I can tell you that. I'm going to go paint random parts on Squatches. Squatch, where are you at? I know you're listening because you're too paranoid not to. You and your cousin are still listening. And if you want me to tell people who your cousin is, you better get on here right now and defend yourself. No worries, David. No worries at all. I got a lot of projects, man. I got a ton of projects. Yeah, that was kind of my fear, David. Shane would paint it green. I learned to paint on a submarine. 1 coat for dust, 2 coats for rust. That's funny. Put a bumper sticker on his cat from Chinese manufacturers. Small, hard to see. Phil, I do remember the time that you put a sticker on the back of a dealership vehicle that was the same color as the vehicle. That happened. Squatch Paranoid, he's reading every comment. I know he is. He'll go back and watch this just to see what I said. Jeremy says, so is Randy his cousin? I can't yet. Yeah, well, I'm going to give him about 15 seconds to answer, to come in here and say something. Otherwise, actually, I'm wanting an old piece, a good piece of land to restore old equipment for hobby. I always wanted a cab over semi too, with 5x3 or 6x4. I'm an artist, white on white. Phil, never mind. I'm not even going to say it, Phil. Another good painting rule for my submarine days: if it doesn't move, paint it. If it does move, paint it till it doesn't. I'm going to do that on Toby's cat, but only on one side, so that way I can say it's truly happy. That's what we can title that. No, I'd paint it red. It would be a disgrace to get John Deere paint. Huh. Or throw grease onto it until it needs more power. That's funny. Luke and David, you guys are great. I step away for 45 minutes to answer my own channel's comments to come back to find the sole topic of... You're not the sole topic of the conversation. I was giving you an opportunity. And I didn't answer anybody's question. And Randy hasn't texted me, so I think he still stepped away because he can't figure out how to comment, which isn't really hard, but whatever. Oh, did I answer the question? I need a beer. Hang on. Squatch, tell the cheetah snowmobile story. $30 on chat, 30 thumbs up. I appreciate that. That's awesome. We're like 100% rate. That's cool. Squatch says, you paint that D2, I'll break every bone in your hand. No, you won't. Your mother won't let you. I'm calling BS. It's straight BS. Phil says, should you be working on the M? Tell a snowmobile story, Squatch. Oh, Randy figured it out. No, babe, I'm not running out of beer. I just started on the Budweiser. I finished all the stout, so I went to the Budweiser. But I appreciate you. Shane says, I'll paint that, and it's a picture of a cat. I was going to say something else, but apparently my mind's in the gutter. Yeah, Jordan, she brings me beer. Hey, Randy, welcome to the comments, buddy. Once you can't go back now. Yeah, that's multitasking a little bit too much for Toby. Toby's not really good at multitasking. I mean, by multitasking, if you can say washing parts and breaking the sink, then yes, that's multitasking. Beer delivery. Yes, Katie was asking if I needed Rick has a snowmobile at the end. David, I can do it. Miss a few comments, but Rick reads them to me. I can read. It just, I'm a few behind. Best story ever, Squatch. She's looking for an excuse to come out and see you. Possibly. Shop reunion. Phil, come on up, man. I told you last live stream, you need to come up here. We can get Kyle in on this. It'll be fine. He'd be wanting to talk to Dwayne, but whatever. Hey, Jennifer. She's back again. Thanks for coming back in. We're still here, hour and 20 minutes in. Can you hold a chisel and hit it with a hammer? Well, are you up by the ASV factory? No. Are you talking to me, Andrew? Richard Wilkins. How you doing, buddy? I always like when people hit their own thumb. Randy hit his own thumb one time. You want to tell him a story, Paco? We can call him Paco, too. Jeremy says this is going longer than the State of the Union because this is better than the State of the Union in every way. Hi, Lauren. Lauren says hi, Rick. She appreciates the gift you sent. Lauren, that video will drop tomorrow. So for you guys that are in here, I got a video that will drop tomorrow. We had a nice surprise today at the farm. So go ahead and check that video out tomorrow. I drink all the dark beer, Randy. Every one of them. Want to see? No, I don't live by the ASV factory, Andrew. There's a dealer here. Look, Randy, I drank all the beer. Toby, looking forward to the pre-combustion chamber work on those heads. I learned a lot from watching. As long as you don't want to learn how to paint. Katie's taking a shot at Randy. He'll probably blame you for hitting his thumb. Wow. She did find the wine. State of the Union was like 15 minutes, maybe. Yeah, well, I'd run for president. I'm just saying. Should this be my official campaign speech? I only drank all the dark beers. I didn't drink all the beer. I just drank all the dark beers. Farmall Fanatic comes in and just drops $1.99. Boom! If you guys haven't seen Farmall Fanatic, go over there and watch his channel. You could blame me if he needs a fall guy. Randy always needs a fall guy because he's always blaming somebody. Will you point at things and talk? Yes, Phil. I will point at you and talk. Phil, will you eat a dog biscuit on my live? Farmall, how you doing, buddy? LOL, a real person, not on money, only heck, you would get my vote. Well, I don't think I could make it on the ballot. Already learning stuff I'll never use in my lifetime, bro. I grew up in a mechanical family and missed the shop stuff. Love old tractors, too. I like tractors. Okay. Katie says, gross, quit egging him. Okay, Phil has eaten a dog biscuit before. I bought it. Just saying. I remember when Phil ate a magic marker. Is there a good source for gas starting IH diesel heads anymore that aren't cracked? D 248, 246, 281. Squatch. Quit repeating yourself. Have you been drinking? Wow, my screen's getting funny. Sorry about that. The WD-45 is my current model for drawing, which I could share it in here. Yeah, go ahead. Jennifer, my youngest daughter is almost done with diesel school. That's awesome, Ed. What will be the first big project when the shop is ready to work in? Squatch has 2 going on. What do you have in the works? The first big project I have is that Case 1840 skid steer. I need to get in and tear all the hydraulic lines out of it and do a lot of work in there. And then we're going to go from there. I'm not doing 2 at a time. Ask Squatch how that's working out for him. Reconnecting. Okay. What happened there? Sorry about that. I don't even know what happened. Farmall Fanatic says, I used to eat sweet feed when I had a dairy farm. LOL. Okay. I'm not even sure what to say about that, buddy. Never ate a marker. BS, Phil. Welcome to high school, buddy. You probably have some bad memories there, but you're welcome. I ate dog jerkies before. Didn't know it was an original package. I could see that happening. Phil, you ate a lot of markers. Randy's even calling you out. What's worse, eating a dog biscuit on purpose or a bear claw fritter on accident? Oh, that's a good question. We should really debate that. Jennifer White Wolf says, meat is meat, David. Just chew and enjoy. Your dog will, so join. Got rid Google us, which sucks. I used to share a lot of stuff here. Dog food, cat food, cow food. It's all food. It's all good. Yeah. Wow, you guys are really commenting fast. Farmall Fanatic. I need to find your page. Absolutely. Go over and check out Farmall. And actually, if you're on your phone, if you click on his little icon, it'll minimize my live stream and you can still go over to his page. David Sutton says, I've eaten crow, but not dog or cat food. That's funny. Let's just say Phil didn't spit the dog biscuit out. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He was a trooper. He stayed in there until the end. I will give him that. Sweet feed, corn, barley, oats, and molasses. People eat it all the time. Well, yeah, it's called granola bars. Ask Randy, he eats them. Shush, don't tell Farmall I used to have a Farmall 400 diesel. That's one vote for apple fritter being worse than a dog biscuit. Well, you got to understand that Toby's a little bit different than the rest of everyone. Everyone. He has sensory issues and then some. I mean, good Lord. Not just sensory issues, like very susceptible sensory issues. Toby likes cat too much. Yeah, and literally caterpillar, not the other kind of cat. Math in public isn't my strong suit, Squatch. Yeah, math's not my strong suit either. I usually go with one, and it's usually the middle one. Sleeps with weighted blanket. That's because he wants to feel swaddled, Bill. I didn't say your name either. Caterpillars aren't crazy. Rather have Alice anything over cost any day. Yeah, well, costs are insane. Hey, Ray, Michigan hay sales. Ray, yeah, we're still going, buddy. We're still going strong. We got time. Swaddled equals Randy. Toby said it. I didn't say it. I hope Randy can read. Jennifer just subscribed to Farm All Fanatic. Dinner's ready. See you later. Thanks for stopping in, Jennifer. Thanks for coming by. Andrew Anderson says there's a lot of truth in Squatch 253's last comment. Apparently, there's a lot of people on here that already know who Randy is. Caterpillar's overrated equipment maker. Ran their forklifts made by them, hate them. So glad they were down to drive the Clarks or Heisters. Yeah, I'm not a fan for or against Caterpillar stuff. Toby is, but like pre-1950. Go to bed, Squatch. Randy said go to bed, Squatch. Farm All Fanatic. I know John Stevens. I've been down to John Stevens' place. I'm actually renting some equipment from him this coming weekend. So, Jordan says, glad there's another Alice guy in the house, David. You guys have a lot in common. Randy says, Squatch, you're keeping your parents up. Luke wants to be a fly in a Ford prison tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be fun. Zach might be on here too, but he's going to be too chicken shit to comment. I'll guarantee it. Alice is my Squatch. If Rusty will let me, I would live stream work tomorrow. Toby says Randy's keeping his parents broke. Oh my God. We can just hash this out here for another about 30, 45 minutes. We'll be fine. That's a great plan, Squatch. Luke, you wouldn't get anything done at work tomorrow if I was live streaming work. No, Katie's not taking it. Phil, go whittle a spoon. How's the spoon business, Phil? I'd actually buy a couple from you if you brought them up here. Andrew Anderson says, Midwest Alice Acres, I have a WD with a Kubota V3300 put in it. Well, that's a little... It keeps cutting out. Is anybody else having problems, or is it just Jordan? Won't let me share the link. We started with all Alice equipment. Making things sharp at the moment. So you're making knives, Phil? We had the big meeting today at work for the big long days lately, so might as well make up for it and watch the Ford let it happen. Because opposed to it, I just have to put in all the keywords that they have to blurp out. Okay, everybody's cutting out. So That means we need to move you closer to the window. Yeah, my service is a little sketchy. I'm just going to say. So we have to resort to setting on beer cans. If you guys are cutting out, you just got to let me know. Hang on. I need a full can. Uh-oh. I don't have a full can. Whatever. What I was trying to do was put that jackwagon piece of crap and make a phone mount out of it that would actually do something. That didn't work. So let's see where we're at now. I got 2 bars of reception. Let's see where we get here. Okay, so if I go over there, that's 3 bars of reception. It should be 4. Is that better? You guys tell me if that's better. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can't share a link unless you're a mod. And I don't know how to make you a mod yet. I need to learn how. Lots of buffering, must be able to sense BS. LOL. You're not funny. Connection is questionable, but workable. Well, that's probably me. It's too much Squatch. Just get the hell out of here, Squatch. Katie says she's on her way. Uh-oh. Bring beer quick. All right. So is this better now? Oh yeah, better. We got better. We got a lot better. Hang on. We're going to make everything better. Squatch is using the interweb to upload cat content. Yeah, it doesn't take that much internet to upload cat content because that's all that needs to happen on the internet. Just goes. 254 can't even say hi. Squatch is a little stuck up sometimes. All the internet needs to do is fart and a cat video will upload. So, hang on. I'm in a crisis situation right now. I got 2 full beers, and I need 2 full beers to hold up my phone. John Bourne, buddy, how you doing? I've seen you on my. You need to go outside. The dog needs to go outside. She's whining at me. Hang on. There we go. Okay, is everybody still good? Let's see if we're still good right there. I actually got 2 beers in the snowbank. I got hidden ones. So, Katie says she's on her way, though. Dog needs to go outside. Hang on. Come on. All right, I'm back. I had to go get a pint to swap out a pint. We won't talk about brands here because I'm not biased. I just like other beer better. There we go. One can hold up the. There we go. All right. We're kind of out of 2 or 3 bars. Oh God, if I could take a picture of this contraption. Oh, there we go. Man. Got it. Trouble like that. All right. Toby thinks he's better than the rest of us. No, Toby knows he's better than the rest of us. I'll just make sure that tomorrow he doesn't think that anymore. The cat runs a 13 mph. Max speed, those treads are but slow. Case has quad track at 25 mph. Wow. Shop's coming along there, John. I appreciate you, buddy. Off for breakfast and work. Thanks, Rick. See you later. Thanks, Owen. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Cheers from Africa, man. Appreciate you. Jeff Dunham, Bubba. Bubba J, my favorite beer is an open one. Absolutely. I need to figure out how to tilt this freaking phone down a little bit more, though. How's that? Katie says she's... Now, okay. I think you need to get a live setup like Jackie. What does Jackie have for live? I thought he did everything off his phone. Do you ever mess with Squatch 253 stuff at work just to watch him squirm? Every day. Trust me, we've worked together for well over 15 years, probably almost 16 years. And, well, all I got to do is look at him funny and he gets paranoid. Yeah, I'm using my phone right now, but we're not in the best area. I just think I got a little bit of a service issue tonight, probably because of the weather. I got like half my normal service. I got to go have a semi-load of hay, unload and finish chores. Good. Cut up some wood. Have a good one. See you guys later. Thanks for having a good night, Shane. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Get your chores done. Heck, we might even still be going when you come back. You never know. Yeah, Jeremy, it's probably the metal building. I try to stick the phone in the window. That's why I'm over here. But I don't know. David, it doesn't show your Alice WD as your picture yet. You still just got the little green icon. Katie's coming. I can hear her. She's coming over here. Hang on. I hear her coming.
Oh, shit. I almost fell.
There she is.
Hi, all.
Look at that. Beer delivery on the live.
Here, baby.
Thank you. Are you leaving? Or are you sticking around?
I'll stick around for a little.
She's sticking around, guys. So adjust the camera because she's kind of short. So you're probably going to see just my, like... I have the same problem in my shop. Everything I heard in northern Minnesota, there is a lot of dead spots. Well, welcome to Pine County. It is a dead spot. The people, the brains, everything. It's booster possibly. Possibly. I'll have to look into it. Seriously. Oh, Jesus. Good Lord. Jerry Hill says, yeah, beer. I can't get it to upload a picture up on my page either. Buddy, I stumbled my ass backwards into that a long time ago. You gotta come over here, bud. Nobody can see you.
That's okay.
Kurt says, hi, Katie. Glad to see you're keeping Rick hydrated.
Hello.
David says, darn, it shows on my end until I get there. Yeah, I don't know, bud. That stuff, technology, I just push buttons until I break it or it works. That's all I do. John Boyne says, I got a cell phone booster through for Verizon. Where are you at, John? Jerry Hill says, hi, Katie.
Hi.
Good thing. Andrew Anderson says, good thing the boss showed up. Yeah, now I'm in trouble. Because now she'll hit me. She likes to hit me. And she's a classy woman. I'm going to tell you.
Loves it.
I'm going to tell you what. Look at her. See? Come here.
No.
Come here. She's drinking wine out of a mason jar, okay? This is top-notch class. Look at, see right there. She's drinking wine out of a jelly jar. She's coming in here to make sure I'm painting the things that she told me to paint. That's what she's doing. Ed Goslin says, "Hi, Katie. It's about time there's something nice to look at."
Thanks.
Andrew Anderson says, "Box wine." Yeah, actually, it's box wine, buddy.
Photo box.
Photo box, because
I drink too much. I need a box.
well, she drinks box wine, and I get to have nice lights in my shop.
Yeah, so true. You get everything.
You will too.
Won't hold my breath.
Well, that's why, exactly. Jeremy says that's the way you can screw the lid on so it doesn't spill in transit. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Fine china. That's pretty much all we drink out of. Aluminum cans and mason jars.
I have one with the straw in it.
Ray, how you doing, buddy? I seen you come in earlier, but how are things over there? John Bourne says, "I complained about drop and missed calls, then they sent it free. 20-year customer, boost runs off, modem." I'll have to look into that. I'm not a 20-year customer. I'm an AT&T guy because Verizon doesn't work here. Oh, excuse me, at all.
A little bit.
A little bit. No, I'm not drinking bourbon, Ray. And she's drinking red wine, right?
Yes.
Pinot Noir?
No, Cabernet.
She's drinking Cabernet. I'm just a Budweiser guy. Michigan Hay Sales, if you guys don't have his channel, go over there and check it out. Actually, Ray was one of the first guys that shouted me out when I was just starting. And we got to get Ray up there too, so let's make it happen for him. Go over there and check him out, guys.
It's warmer in here than it is in the house.
Well, yeah, it always is. Complaining to them, they send a technician to do a signal test. I'll try that, man. I mean, right now I'm at 3 bars, 3 out of 5. Jeremy says Squash sent me here. I think he wants to get rid of me. That's funny. Oh my God, that's funny. Free booster is good. Yeah, no kidding. They give me a free booster. I'm all about it. Especially for doing this kind of stuff. Keep moving my phone around. So I should have left the mount over here where I had it, but whatever. I got a stack of plywood in front of me, but big deal. Ray says, "How do you get a handle highlighted when commenting?" I don't know yet, buddy. Kind of new to this thing, and if I start pushing on buttons, I'm probably gonna get somebody kicked out of here. So I gotta talk to somebody like Jackie or Farmall or somebody that knows what they're doing, because I don't even know how to make anybody a moderator or anything. Jerry did it. Well, I don't know how Jerry did it. So a handle. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. See, it took me a minute. I'm a little bit slow. I got like a 3rd grade education. So if you're going to talk to somebody through their name, you have to put the @ symbol and then the exact name of their channel or their handle, and then it will come up highlighted. That's how you got to do that. I never get it right because I can't spell that good.
Whatever.
I can't. It's fact. You gonna come over here and be in the live stream, or you just gonna wander around in the shop and make sure I did things right?
I trust you, baby.
On the live stream or the shop? It's terrifying.
She stinks. She needs a bath again.
The dog?
Yes. Oh my gosh, she was licking my hand and I almost threw up.
Okay. Are you still logged in and watching?
Unless it stops.
Luke says you need to be logged in because otherwise.
I am.
Let's
I
see.
gotcha.
She's got Luke. She just turned the volume down.
Yeah, because it's now it's buffing, but
Buffering.
buffering, whatever.
I'm not good with words.
Mm-hmm. Just your tongue.
Beer. Jeremy says BEER. That's what you need to know how to spell. Apparently, all I need to do is a live stream from and when Katie's in the house, she'll bring me beer. Bonus. Anyone who has spent time on YouTube knows you didn't do it right. That's true. We got a few tapering off now. We're down to about 16.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
Well, that's all right. You guys just tell me how late you want to go. No, not everybody's got a Katie, Jeremy. I'm a pretty fortunate man, that's for sure. Not just you, literally everyone on YouTube. Glad you can make it back, David. I appreciate you, buddy. It might have been me on my end. I was having some issues here. I was buffering. My reception wasn't great. Hopefully it's perfect for everybody right now, but there's no guarantees it's going to stay that way. Oh my God.
Oh, you're a pig.
We're getting into prime time now.
You're such a pig.
Randy's got to still be here. Is that a good one or not? Squatch? She's leaving. I belched her out. Kurt said good push. Look at.
You want to come in? You're gross.
The dog's leaving
I'm
too?
leaving you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Love ya.
I love you too. Hey.
Ah! We're having a good time. It's going to be great. Drinking sweet fries or a Kroger had a sale for 50 cents a can? Really? Damn. David, where are you at, buddy? I'm pretty sure you're in Arizona. But if you're closer than that, I might make a road trip for 50 cents a can. You're almost bugger status for Revenge on the Nerds. That's what I thought, man. That's I've never been down in that area, but that'd be kind of fun too. One way or another, I gotta get to know you. Lauren's in. Hi, Lauren. Hopefully you like the photo I sent earlier, the little video clip. I'll upload the rest of it tomorrow. So anybody that's still in here, you guys stick around. Come back tomorrow. We'll have a video for you. Hoping to get my Class A back next year. That'd be awesome, buddy. I'm rooting for you. I'm pushing for you, buddy. You need a vacay. You come up here and have a few beers and have a good weekend, and I'll fix you up, take care of you, make sure you have a good time. Because anybody that served our country, I'm going to take care of. I'll guarantee you. Yeah, I can't imagine. I lived in the city for a little while. keep this up, and tomorrow we'll be here. So will we. Yeah, I know. I lived in the city for a little while, David. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Lauren, how you doing? I knew for a fact you were gonna like that photo and so much more of that video, and there'll be a lot more for you tomorrow. So it's a teaser for everybody. So come back and watch the video tomorrow. Cows equal hamburger. That's okay, but I like bacon and pork chops much better. Actually, Katie's kind of been on me a little bit about getting into maybe doing some pigs here and chickens. We're gonna do chickens first, but we might get into doing a few hogs for ourselves primarily, and then we'll see where that goes. But not that the cattle market's great either, but I gotta watch my costs before anything else. So not a lot of people coming back in. Weemy Deer says wreck the chicken choker. Well, if I gotta. Lauren says bacon. Absolutely, I love bacon. Ed, you're a pervert. Watch the video today on pigs. They average 1K for each hog at the butcher for a 350-pound pig. Yeah, everybody's going to make a bunch of money in between. There's a middleman that are going to make a lot of money. That's just how the world works right now. I'm just trying to cut out the middleman. And I don't need to make a lot of money in between then. Watch out for chickens. They try to shred themselves into feed chopper. Well, Shane's a better person than I am. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm not even going to say why. Nah, just a dirty old man, Ed says. TMI, Ed. TMI. You guys are awesome. You give me about 30 seconds. I'm going to go visit the snowbank real quick. And I'll be right back. Shane the chicken choker. Shane's the chicken choker. He was just trying to make chicken nuggets. You know what I mean? I'm back. Hang on. How many did we lose? We're still here. Where's Ed? David, the phone was above the counter. Just wow. A hog gets over $2 a pound weight, really? Well, Ray, if you figure out when they're processing that thing from pork chops to bacon to et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, by the time you divvy it up, yeah, you're getting a lot. Unfortunately, you know as well as I do, pigs, cows, whatever, on the back end of it, the guy raising the damn thing isn't making much money. So my plan is to cut out the middle guy, the slaughterhouse and all that other garbage. I'm not slaughtering for myself, but I'm not going through a guy that has to make a ton of money out of it either. Ed says, look out for the snowbank lizards. Wow. It's too cold up for out here for those guys. Do not let the pigs and chickens get together. Pigs love to eat chickens. That's a fact. I've seen it before. My younger years, absolutely. A pig will eat they will eat a chicken all day long. No, I've actually seen a pig eat a car tire, so. Yeah, Luke, I figured out how to flush the outdoor toilet. Wait till it rains. Jeremy, no more snow next week? You just checked the forecast, buddy. You need to let me know what I'm going to get too. You're pretty good at that on the video. So what's the forecast? Because I don't even have to look most of the time. Yeah, I'm usually a few lug nuts short there, David. Well, Ray, it's a slippery slope. Just as much as you and I know that, if you can get that much for pigs, you sell the cattle and raise the pigs. But to what end? You take those pigs to the auction, you ain't going to get nothing. You get 15 cents a pound if you're lucky. The weatherman's just said there's a chance of snow next week, and I'm supposed to be at a convention. F it. Just go to the convention. Somebody will plow the snow eventually. 45 cents a pound Monday at the Marquette Livestock auction. God, I'm going to just start hauling stuff over there, man. I was just thinking about some acres just to raise pigs on out of Arizona. 70 acres. 70 acres for 40K? Really? Yeah. Auctions are where to buy and not to sell, David. Absolutely. If you can sell private party, you're way better off. Dustin Adams, thanks for coming in, buddy. I hope you have a great week. Hopefully we see you next Wednesday. We just might fire a live stream this weekend. If we get a couple more calves, I'm going to fire a live stream up just for Lauren. So I got to know when Lauren's working. So Luke, if you're still with us, let me know when Lauren's working. Or Lauren, let me know when you're working and not working. And I'll fire a live stream up accordingly. We'll go look at some baby calves. I think that's a good idea. Seems like the crap hits here and heads your way, so it's pretty easy to predict. Well, I appreciate you being the weatherman, Jeremy. That's awesome. I got like my own personal weatherman. It's freaking great. You guys are awesome. You'll want a big temperature controlled barn to raise pigs in. Yeah, well. Lauren may have just lost her mind. What'd you do, Luke? I think Katie lost her mind too. You ever get much for snow in Arizona, David? Matt Sauer says, where are you at in Minnesota? East central Minnesota, about 50 miles south of Duluth, 130 miles north of Minneapolis, just right off I-35. Lauren says she has this weekend off. All right, so if I text Luke ahead of time and let him know that I'm going to fire live within a couple of hours, will that work? Are they still $1,000 a head over there, Ray? Because they're super cheap here. Katie says the connection's bad again and she's going to bed. Is that true for everybody? Katie says she's going to bed. Night, babe. I'd say that's an invitation. Maybe. Connection seems fine here, Rick. Perfect. Mint. Keep going. Feeder pigs run less than $50 here. I'm a night owl. I'm a night owl too, dude. I mean, we got 15 people in here. We'll keep her going. Not good here. How's it now, guys? Jeez, I keep bumping the phone, so I didn't even know. Okay, bear with me for 1 second. I'm gonna move this mount. Hang on. Garbage. Okay. There we go. Put that thing there. Come on back. Big eye. What happened there? I'm not even sure what happened. I must have hit Zoom somewhere. There we go. Here we go. How's that? Are we back or are we? Holy Zoom, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know how I did that. I'm not that talented, dude. Cows here are expensive though, really. The last couple of auction reports I had here, you could buy a cow-calf pair for under $600. And that was just what I read. Robert Atkins, hit and miss on the internet connection. I didn't see you come in earlier, buddy, but I appreciate you. I'm not sure why I'm buffering and I'm getting a bad internet connection. Where are we at now? Good enough for who it's for. You work for Ford. You can't be too bad, man. Nah, we make it. All right, so we've settled in at, where's our internet? We got 3 bars. Is that working or let me know? Dodge Fiat Chinese imports. Absolutely. We'll make her happen one way or another. The technology is changing. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate you, buddy. Yes, David, Ford is still in the North American continent for the most part. I mean, like everybody, we outsource everything, but whatever. We have, Jeremy, we have sold a 7.3 gasser. We just sold it though, like 2 weeks ago. So I haven't seen anything maintenance wise and whatever. Oh. Have a good night, Jerry. I appreciate you, buddy. Speaking of Dodge, Rick, what's the story with the Chuck truck? Okay. The Chuck truck is Katie's son's truck. Needs some work. He hasn't had a chance to come up here and fix it. So thus it sits. Not my deal. Ball's kind of in his court. Ed Goslin says, if you work for Ford, you're a nice guy. Most mechanics won't touch them, but they're great for return business. I think everything's great for return business right now. We got a Dodge dealer that we do a lot of work for because their customers don't really like to go back, but whatever. Ford didn't take a bailout. That's a fact. And I don't need to discuss the politics of it. It don't matter to me. They just pay me more money. I'll go fit, Chevy's going to offer me more money next week. Guess what? I'm just saying, I got to do what's right for me. The only benefit is I'm only 7 minutes away from my house. My cows are out. I get to come home at break and put them back in. Weemy Deer says, I got the 6.2 in my work truck pickup. Thankfully, they pay the gas bill. The 6.2 has been a really good truck or good engine for me. It'll pull anything. It's got the horsepower, I'll tell you that. Still love the Triton. Cut my teeth on the 351 and 360 and 390s. The Triton engines, they started out well. They didn't end so well, but I would still rather have a 5.4.2 valve or a 5.4.3 valve any day. So what promoted the beer cereal video? Well, last week's live. Really, that's all it was. I said I'd do it, so I did it. Really nothing. Lauren's getting all fancy, sending thumbs up and stuff. That's awesome. Been in the house. It's been, you guys are, I can't. I was literally going to buy an F-250, but the interior was FUBAR, so I went over to GM dealer, got a 2500 with no pre-emissions BS, buffering again. Am I still buffering, Luke? Or am I back? Okay. So basically, right now, Lauren might be having more fun than me. I'm just saying. That's a good thing. You need to bring Lauren with you when you come over here. So you got to figure out a weekend that works for both of you. I'm just saying. Because I think this could be fun. We're dropping off quickly. I think a lot of people are giving up on me now. 20 after 10. I still got like 3.5, 4 more hours to go, guys. So here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to change my camera mount to just stick it to the window. Are we still good? You guys let me know where we're at here because I'm not entirely sure. And I'll just stick the phone to the window. Because if I get about 2 inches away from the window, it doesn't freaking work. Piss me off. Once the news is over, I'm probably out. Why are you watching the news, Jeremy? Why would you watch the news? All that does is piss you off, and you know that. Fixed your clock. It's 8:20. Where's my clock? I don't have a clock. Is that a clock? Wrong. I'm on the wrong side of the planet, Ed. You always get 2 hours on me. God, you guys are faster than me. Got to keep up with my current events and keep my blood pressure up. Oh, good Lord. I ain't even watching the news. I'm with you, Ed. I can't watch the news. First of all, they're way too biased, and that's all I'm going to say. That's it. I'm done. It's 9:21 here in Arizona. Perfect. I can, as long as you guys want to keep going, I got you. I know Luke and Lauren are going to probably, well, maybe Lauren's not now, but Luke's probably going to be want to cut it out for tonight here shortly. Hey, you got to get my weather report somehow. Hey, man, I appreciate you. And honestly, honest to God, buddy, when you comment on my videos, you're like, hey, it's coming your way. And I'm like, really? Oh, crap. I got to go look at my weather. I'm kind of oblivious to the world. So Jeremy lets me know when the snowstorms are coming. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Andrew Anderson says, wish we had more trees like you guys do down here in southern Minnesota. The wind blows hard to the prairie. I think Jeremy gets a lot of wind too. I get a lot of wind here. Blue sky is 310 days a year. God. Maybe I should move down there. Yeah, it's I'm pretty well on top of the world here. Until you get here, you don't have an appreciation for how high the elevation is here. When you get here, you realize how high it is. Pictures do not and video do not describe. If we get Lauren up there, the number one goal is to get her to drive the Timberjack. It is not an issue. She can drive the Timberjack. She can drive the airboat. She can drive the Argo. She can drive the race car. I don't give a shit. Just remember the race car is only one passenger, though, so hold on. I don't care what she runs into, but it's going to happen. So you get Lauren up here, and we're going to make it happen. I'm going to tell you right now. David said, I don't own TV, Ed. David, you're a good man, okay? I hate television. I just hate it. I don't even watch it. We have one in the house, but I don't watch it. I would manhandle that Z. Lauren, you come up here with Luke. We'll have a good time, I promise you. I promise you we'll have a good time. And David, if you want to come up here at some point too, you're more than welcome, man. I would like to learn the Timberjack. I swear I'd love to go over OTR. I'd put you up for a weekend, buddy. David, you make it up here, I'll put you up for a weekend. Tell me your time frame. It doesn't matter if it's a year or 2 years. It doesn't matter. When there's rain in the forecast and we're digging beets, I'm on it a lot then too. The worst you can do in a race car is crash into a lawnmower in a race car and the tool cart. Okay, here's the deal. Yeah, it happened. Not bad at wrenching at things, though. I wish I had taken more interest when I was younger. Yeah. Dude, if you can swing a hammer, you're good to go, buddy. We got 11 people in the house. So who's still here? Randy, you still here? 10:26. Randy's still here. He's got to be here. Andrew Anderson says, mint. Yep. I took up wrenching when I was way too young. I started in the garage when I was 16. That was dumb. I actually liked it then. Jeremy says, I'm still here, and that's all that matters. Perfect, buddy. Lauren, Luke, Weemy, David, if you 4 people are still here, if Ed's still here, so 5 people are still here, I'm going to keep it going. As long as you guys want to chat, I'll keep her going. That's it. That's all I need. I can tell. Janet, how are you doing? I think that's the first time I've seen you comment tonight, right? Maybe? Squatch equals lurking. Squatch is lurking. Randy's lurking. I'll guarantee you. David, my rule of thumb is knowledge and experience is always overruled by authority and desperation. Every time. Whether you're a mechanic, you're in the military, whatever. Luke Strasser says, Lauren's off tomorrow. She's in for the long haul. Perfect. Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. Right? I apologize if I don't say things right because I can't read things right. 3rd grade education, that doesn't really get you very far in life. Yeah, swing hammers and pull wrenches real hard. That's all that happens. But I appreciate you stopping in. Toby loves to lurk. Yeah, he's kind of a creepy little son of a... Yeah, Rickisms. Yeah, we could call him Rickisms. I call him Rickisms. I appreciate that. Lately, I've been trying to get a video up every day. And so far, it seems like it's working for everybody. Like today, I did a video and a live, and I think it worked pretty well. So hopefully, it keeps on going that way. You guys give me feedback. That's what matters. You guys tell me what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and we'll just adjust accordingly. That's all that really needs to happen. Cheers, Lauren. I'm in it for the long haul. There's a lot of advice I could give you, Andrew. Biggest thing is just be genuine. Return your comments to your watcher, your followers, and be genuine. People are going to pick it up. We're going to have a good time. If you start a channel, hey, let me know. I'll come over and check it out. You know, I personally have probably one of the best communities on YouTube. Bar none. I don't care who you are. There's a lot of people that are like, wow, this guy has, I don't have a million subscribers, but the people that are here, so what? There's 10, 11, 12 of you guys in the house, whatever, it doesn't matter. You guys are awesome. So we can sit here and have a conversation, drink a beer. And I feel like we're sitting here in the same room. So perfect. On your end, I apologize. All right, wrenching turbines is a little different. Combustions. I used to turn wrenches with my old man. I'm sorry. excuse me, made 600 plus a weekend. Absolutely, you can make a lot of money on a weekend if you really want to. Ed says, I figured for 1 or 2 a week, I ended up putting them up every day or two. Yeah, I know. I try to do one every day. If you guys like the videos, I'll keep doing them every day. Seems to work pretty good, except YouTube doesn't get me the notification right away, and Ed beats me to the first comment. Ed is quick, okay? Ed and Shane are fast. Luke Strasser says she pours a tall shot glass of vodka for every beer you crack. I got more beer, Luke. Jeremy and some Ed doesn't get notified for a day or two. And I think some of this is analytics. Honest to God, it depends on. There's an algorithm somewhere in YouTube, and they decide what they want to show you. I haven't seen anything that was disappointing or boring, and you're honest. Well, it's life on the farm. Sometimes it's not always great, and sometimes it's not always peachy, but it's life on the farm. I don't BS anybody. Thinking of doing a drawing and writing channel just because it's the thing I can do currently. David, do it. If you're going to start up a channel, buddy, just do what's genuine to you. I'm no expert. I'm not a huge channel by any means, but hopefully the people that are here enjoy what I'm doing. And, if you're genuine and people know that you're not a flake, they're going to stick around. There's a lot of big channels out there that are pulling a lot of people's chain, and they're feeding them a lot of crap that is not really true. There's no really fact behind it, but whatever, they built a channel on it. So, welcome to politics. Just my opinion. Half of us have channels too. Ed, you got a good channel, buddy. I like your channel, man. I get over there, and even though if I don't comment on your channel, buddy, you got to know that I'm watching it, because most of the time, I work like an idiot because that's just me. I usually play videos when I'm driving to work, and I can't do that because I can't text and drive legally, but I can't physically either because I can't multitask. David, you need to do some work and put it up. Just try it, buddy. I mean, if you got a little bit of an inkling, I got Shane into doing this. Shane Holst, I kind of badgered him into doing it. Jeremy's got good videos too. I give both of you guys a shout out. We gotta get you guys both there. Shane's back. Semi's unloaded. Perfect. No worries. We have more vodka. I have to function tomorrow, so she's on her own. It wouldn't be the first time I went into work and said, you know what? I'm not doing it today. Jeremy says, yeah, but it's your setup to get notifications. YouTube, she said, send you to notice right away, but that's their option. Well, they're a private entity. That's the problem. They get to choose, pick and choose. We're guests at the party until we're told to leave. That's just it. Luke says first. It's I can't tell you what the algorithm is. It's it is what it is. David Howling says, sounds good. I did have an archery channel when I had a business. I was doing well until I lost everything in a divorce. I was there, man. I've been divorced too. Fortunately, I don't back down from shit, and she got what she had coming. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And David, I'm a huge fan of archery, except farming gets in the way of hunting severely. Archery hunting is my number one goal, my number one choice. There's nothing more I like than grouse hunting with a bow. It's like a passion of mine to hunt birds. The bales average 1850, 5x6 rounds. Wow. Were they high moisture? Far as I know, is the only guy that hunted with a PVC pipe. I made a few, made more than a few dollars, made a bow on quivers. That's interesting. PVC. Huh. Lauren is freezing to death at 70 degrees somehow. I think it's lack of vodka. Luke is probably 75 in my shop. Because I turned this house down to about 58 degrees at night. Did you guys get the reconnecting thing? Are you buffering again? Yeah, the great circle again, Ed. I'm sorry, guys. It says it has 3 bars. Gets pissed off. So, welcome to my life. I'm back. I used to schedule 40 pipe 1 inch. Had one bow that was 117-pound drop. 32-inch length for pull broadhead that would pierce 1-inch oak through the head. Would be good. That. Oh God, PVC. That's interesting. I'm really, dude. We got to get together at some point, David, because I'm interested at this point now. I'm super interested now because I've always had these. Yeah, I've always had this. I knew they were recurves, but I've had this fascination with hunting with a recurve, and I always hunted with a compound, which, well, compounds. Archery is a little bit cheating. I just want to, but backyard Boyer man. I'm gonna check that out. Andrew Anderson, great work, great live stream. Gotta work, great live stream. Thanks, you buddy. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I hope you have a great week. Check in this weekend. We might catch you later. Saturday, Sunday, depends on the weather. We're gonna do ideal weather for Lauren for catching up with calves, and hopefully we'll have a couple of more. Yeah. David, I've always wanted to try the recurve thing, but I don't know that I got the skill to do it. No, I didn't get the 3.5 knocks fixed yet. I don't know how that's going to go yet. We'll see. I got the damn escape out of there, so it is what it is. I've been doing a bunch of other BS work for the rest of the week. We'll see what later in the week brings. I don't, I may go there. Jeanette says, Jeanette, or I'm sorry if I did not draw the short straw to work Saturday. You should type the name in the search bar every now and then. It resets or used to, or unsub, resub, but always make certain that your notifications are on. I don't know why my service is in and out. For making bows, I wish I could finish my 9 whiteout bows. Recurves are different. Use the arrow tips as a sight typical and let fly at 50 yards. I would cut arrows with broadheads. I have a 30-yard range in my backyard. I used to have a 20-yard range in my basement. Shane says UFOs. How much bush light you had tonight, buddy? I'm just kidding, but I used to have a 20-yard range in my basement, and I could Robin Hood at 70 yards when I was really in it. I could Robin Hood at 70 yards consistently. Have a good night, Kurt. I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. You got to comment more, man. Tell what you're up to. I appreciate you, man. We did says polar vortex. I haven't been outside. There's too much glare on the window for me to see what's going on. I know when I stepped out there to take a whiz, there was clear skies and stars everywhere, but that's all I knew. So I think Luke's here, Lauren's here because you don't have a choice. Greta says it's global warming, all Luke's fault. Casey, you still in the house? Or did you give up on me? Northern Lights. Could be Northern Lights. How dare you, Ed? What are we at? 2 hours and 46 minutes. Greta is throttling all the live streams from this, all the freedom from this live stream. She's protesting the wood burner and the Detroit diesel and the timberjack. Fuck her. She can go down to Shane's house. I'll do should we have cold start videos? I'll do cold starts, except for the starter my truck's been up lately. I have a Jennings at my dad's that one of my grandfather's hunted few seasons with, but was yeah. Shane, how dare you? How far? I know a Ford mechanic, but he's not really good. Don't bring your stuff in on Thursdays from now on. She can come up here and have a stack of tires that need recycling. Jeanette, have a good night. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope to see you again next week. Possibly this weekend. Some point we'll fire up a live stream just for the gaps. Yeah, Toby doesn't fix anything for me. I will definitely do a live stream again. We're almost at 11 p.m. for me. Ed, yeah, we're back in the house for 3 hours. That's crazy. I appreciate you. 40 people in here. You guys are enough for a first live stream. Test fire the other night, which got out of control in a hurry. So, you guys, I cannot thank you enough. Thank you, Luke. Thank you very much, man. I can't thank you enough, guys. David, you guys are awesome. David, I gotta go get some. Yeah, I gotta go get some shut eye, but I gotta go do chores first again. But whatever. Thank you, guys. I thank you. Thank you much. And we'll see you again next week. I'm signing off, guys. Have a good night.